I hope your DEF CON packing is going so much better than mine right now, because I know I'm going to forget things, because I forget things every year. So this is like 10 things I'm not gonna forget this year, and nor are you. And if you'd see my office, I'm packing for the Hacker Hangouts booth, live streaming things in my office is just filled with things. There's a reason why this video is waist up, because I also am washing my pants. So I have that going for me. Most of these things are not going to appear on any other lists you see online, which focus on technology and wiping phones and burner phones and weird things like that. This is focusing on like actual practical things I need every single year. Starting with number 1, chapstick or lip balm. My lips usually never get chapped during the year, but because it's a desert and it's hard to drink enough water, this is when I frequently forget. And it's frustrating because you go down to like the hotel gift shop to buy like a little half a stick, and it's like $15. And this goes with a couple other toiletries which you're not going to buy, or little medical things which the hotel likes to crank up. Especially you're walking so much at DEF CON, you might be getting blisters in places that you're not normally getting them on your feet because you might have bought a new pair of shoes. So one, lip balm or chapstick, and then the little blister packs or little blister band-aids are ones that normally you wouldn't bring with you when you're traveling, but it's a good thing to bring to DEF CON. Number 2, as we're going on our journey here, I talked about drinking water. Now, here's a difficult one. There's a lot of water at DEF CON that you don't have to buy, especially at Caesars Forum. There's already been talks of doing more and more water stations. So you're not going to necessarily have space for a water bottle, but they do have like paper cups and whatnot you can use, but that's really hard to drink enough water. So bringing something like a water bottle will help you drink a lot more water. Plus, when you leave the conference, you don't have to pay like $12 for a bottle of water. For me though, I don't bring a water bottle, which seems weird because I'm telling you to bring one. What I bring is my little secret thing. Now, yeah, they're both yellow, but this thing is made by Aspirin. There's other ones I know. I've just used this one for years as I've been traveling for work, and I use it for 2 things. In the morning, I use it for coffee because it has a French press built in. And then in the morning, after I dump and rinse this out, I can use this as a nice little water bottle throughout the day. Number 3, and in no particular order, is earplugs. DJ Jackalope at DEF CON 29 dropped the bass so hard, the ceiling tiles fell, which was incredible. Second one is Fuzzy Knop at the pool party was dropping the bass hard as well, and we were dancing. I was kind of dancing. I'm not sure if you would call what I do dancing, but it was a ton of fun and it was very loud. So having a set of earplugs is a good idea. And the other one, we're talking about parties, which is your vaccination card. You've been vaccinated, you're going to be using a mask at DEF CON 30, it's a requirement, and some of the parties are going to allow you to not wear a mask, but you have to be vaccinated. So make sure you have your card with you. It's going to be an easy one to forget this year because it's not required for DEF CON 30 where it was at DEF CON 29. Number 5, after you've gotten a headache because you forgot your earplugs like I did last year, you're going to have a giant headache. An aspirin or Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever your meds of choice are, don't buy them at the casino. Bring them with you because you're going to be paying like $15 to $30 for like 2 tablets. So make sure you bring that stuff from home, and it's a really awkward one to ask other people to give you. Obviously, if you know someone and you trust them, otherwise don't go like around Las Vegas asking for white pills that you're going to put in your mouth. Coming in at number 6, since we're talking about waking up with a headache, is water or instant coffee. Well, anyone who has watched the channel knows I am a coffee snob. It is just nice to have a cup of coffee in the morning without having to make it. So like Starbucks makes instant coffee that you can make cold brew with, or even like Crystal Light is so nice to put in the water. So these kind of like those instant drinks you pour in, coffee or instant coffee, it's DEF CON, it's survival mode. It might not taste the best, but it's a little bit of caffeine. I may have lost count. I think we're on number 6 because you've had your coffee, you've woken up with a headache, but now you're going down to Caesars Forum. Now, Caesars Forum is the first time we've actually ever been there, but I'm assuming it's like most casinos. It's made to like hold 30, 40,000 people, so they're blasting the AC. I know, you're going to Vegas, you're in the middle of the desert, it is stupidly hot outside, and I'm telling you, bring a sweatshirt. Yes, bring a sweatshirt to DEF CON, to Las Vegas, because in the casino, which is made to host, 40,000 people, it's cold. Especially in the morning when everyone's not there and people are still waking up, it's really cold. During the day, it will warm up. And then in the evening, like 5 or 6 o'clock, when people are starting to head out of the conference, if you're sitting there working on a capture the flag in one of the villages, it can get remarkably cold. So whether it's a flannel or sweatshirt, know it's an odd one to bring, or leave it at home and buy one at like the DEF CON store, because that's what I've done, and they're really, really nice sweatshirts. Number 8, which I know is already on other people's lists, but I think it's important because you can make friends at DEF CON if you bring a power strip. Not like a huge one, just like a travel one, which is like 3 to 4 outlets. Outlets are scarce at DEF CON, so if you're that guy who's like, hey, I have this random thing you can plug into and you can trust me with your power. I don't know how you introduce to people, but find an outlet, plug on in. Not only has it saved me in the past of being able to plug in my phone and my computer and other things like batteries for my camera, but also I met people who were around the outlet while I was charging. I was able to hang out with them. So it's a great way just to meet people. Just don't bring it to number 9. 9 is your swimsuit. I stayed at DEF CON so many years and never went to a pool party. The first time I went to a pool party was DEF CON 29 last year, and it was a blast. Fuzzy Knop was banging the bass. We were in the pool, we were hanging out. I got a great picture of Gowrie, which made me, loosen up with my camera skills a little bit, and it just set off DEF CON right. So while it's a weird one, if you've never done it before, grab a swimsuit. Trust me, it's one of those things that feels weird to do, but my gosh, was that just a ton of fun. Just jumping in, hanging out with other hackers, and getting away from technology a little bit because you're in the water. You're not bringing it with you. In number 10, easily the most important thing to bring, because you're going to be chatting with tons of different hackers. You're going to be struggling to drink enough water, and you are going to be jamming out to all the different DJs, but your ears not going to be hurting because you remember to bring earplugs, but your voice this entire time is going to be crazy hoarse. I know for me, who's recording videos and shouting through a mask and over other people in the villages, and the sheer excitement of DEF CON, your voice is going to be just hoarse. So bringing cough drops with you, these are another thing which is just really expensive in Vegas. Be a friend to someone. I know that was for me the saving grace of a couple people bringing cough drops up to me. Such a good thing. I am so excited to see you. Check out the Hacker Hangouts booth in the vendor area. I'm pumped. It's coming now. The most important thing though, come to DEF CON and hack on.